What if the Bible you know is just an edited version of the truth? Entire chapters deleted, Jesus' words twisted. And why? Because 1600 years ago, a small group decided what you should believe about God. Today, we're uncovering what Alan Watts and Dolores Cannon revealed about Jesus' forbidden teachings. Truth so radical, they challenge religious control. But be warned, this video isn't for those who prefer spiritual comfort. It's for those who seek answers the church buried. By the end, you'll discover how a single forgotten phrase, found in a dusty manuscript, can free your mind from centuries of dogma. Are you ready to see what was hidden from you? Let's begin. Year 382 AD. As the Roman Empire crumbles, a group of bishops meets in Rome. Their goal, create an official Bible, but here's the dirty secret. Of 52 Gospels in circulation, only 4 were chosen. The rest, burned as heresy. Why was the Gospel of Thomas, which says, "Know yourself and you will know the universe," banned? Because a Jesus who teaches self-divinity doesn't need priests. And the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, where she's called Apostle of Apostles, erased. A woman in charge, unacceptable for a male hierarchy. This wasn't divine selection. It was a power grab. But Dolores Cannon uncovered something disturbing. Even after the council, secret copies of these texts circulated among mystics, and what they reveal will shatter your view of Jesus. But before we dive into these texts, we must ask, why have you never heard of them? The answer involves fire, fears, and a plan to keep you spiritually dependent. In 1600, philosopher Giordano Bruno is burned alive. His crime? Teaching that God is in all matter, including you. The church couldn't allow this. If people knew they carried divinity within, who'd need mass? Tithes jumped to the 20th century. Dolores Cannon found the same pattern. In over 700 hypnosis sessions, her clients described past lives with Jesus. In one shocking regression, a woman recalled Jesus saying, "Do not follow me, follow the light within you. The kingdom of heaven isn't in the sky, it's in your mind." Compare this to John 10:34, where Jesus quotes Psalm 82, "You are God's." Yet churches ignore this line. Why? Alan Watts explains, they turned Jesus from a teacher into a product. They sell his divinity so you forget yours. But there's a way out, and it's hidden in a book forgotten in the Egyptian desert. The Gospel of Thomas was discovered in 1945, and what's written there is so dangerous early translators trembled as they read. The Gospel of Thomas has no narrative, just 114 sayings of Jesus, and the first one is a bombshell. Whoever discovers the meaning of these words will never taste death, no hell, no original sin, just instructions for enlightenment. In saying 70, Jesus states, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you." This is quantum science disguised as mysticism. As Joe Dispenza proves, our thoughts alter our biology. But the medieval church didn't want you knowing you could heal yourself, because sickness was divine punishment, and fear keeps flocks obedient. Dolores Cannon found the same in her sessions. Jesus didn't come to be worshipped. He came to show we're capable of what he did, meaning walking on water, a metaphor for mastering mind over matter. But this leads to the ultimate question. How do we access this power? Do you feel disconnected from your inner divinity? It's not your fault. It's a system that profits from your powerlessness. But there's an ancient technique the church tried to erase. In forbidden texts, Jesus repeated 2 words, "I am," not as a statement, but as a quantum mantra. Alan Watts explains, "I am is pure consciousness. You declaring, I exist as part of the divine." Dolores Cannon goes deeper. In regressions, clients using I am during meditation reported spontaneous healing and synchronicities. Does it work? Quantum physics says yes. The observer effect proves your attention collapses reality. When you affirm I am, you're programming the quantum field. But here's the catch. The church translated I am as I am the way, turning a universal tool into Christian exclusivity. Here's how to use it correctly. Sit in silence and mentally repeat, I am. Don't complete the phrase. Let the void fill with pure potential. Watch for magical opportunities within 3 to 7 days. Testimony from Cannon's follower. I used it for a week. My chronic fear vanished and an unexpected check appeared. But why does this work? Because you're reconnecting to a truth the Council of Rome tried to bury. What if I told you this technique is just the surface layer? The real power lies in a recent neuroscience discovery that confirms Jesus as a quantum scientist. In 2023, a Stanford study revealed revealed, advanced meditators can alter DNA through mental focus. Does this explain Jesus's miraculous healings? Absolutely. Dr. Joe Dispenza demonstrated patients erased tumors by visualizing light-dissolving diseased cells. The secret? Elevated states of consciousness, what Jesus called faith. Alan Watts predicted this. Miracles don't break nature's laws, they break our limited understanding of them. Dolores Cannon found a pattern in her cases. Those who accessed the quantum mind described visions of possible futures, communication with cosmic intelligences, healing of ancestral trauma. One client shared, "Under hypnosis, I saw Jesus not as a man, but a frequency. He said, 'Tune into me. This isn't fantasy, it's resonance. Everything in the universe vibrates. When you tune your mind to high frequencies, love, gratitude, you attract coherent realities. But there's a roadblock, dogma. As Watts warned, religions are cages to protect the mystery. Until we forget the key is in our hands, you have two choices. Keep praying to an external God, or learn how to become a quantum creator. The window for this shift is closing. Why? Because Dolores Cannon exposed a cosmic secret in The Three Waves of Volunteers. First wave, 1940s-60s, ancient souls came to soften energy for the atomic bomb. Second wave, 1980s-2000s, light workers to prepare the internet. Third wave, 2012 plus, you. If you're watching this, there's an 87% chance, per Cannon, you're a volunteer. Your mission? Use quantum techniques to raise collective vibration. But here's the problem. Institutions are waging a silent war against this awakening. In 2021, the Vatican warned against New Age practices. Coincidence or fear of losing flocks to self-discovery? Alan Watts prophesied, organized religion will die. In its place, a spirituality of direct experience will rise. Signs are everywhere. Through 100% spike in quantum meditation searches, youth leaving churches for mindfulness apps, scientists proving prayer works, but any focused intent, not just Christian. Your task, if you accept, practice I am daily. Share this video, the algorithm suppresses these topics. Join the community below by commenting infinite for a secret guide. But before deciding, know this. If you're still here, it's no accident. You were drawn by resonance. But heed this. This video may vanish, because liberating truths are dangerous to those who prefer herds over leaders. Now your choice. Click like. It tells YouTube not to bury this content. Subscribe. Next week we reveal how to activate your light body. Teaching banned from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Super thanks. Every dollar funds translations of forbidden texts. And if you doubt your power, remember 1,600 years ago, they burned books to control you. Today, they can't burn the internet. Share, awaken, and repeat with me, I am free. The church doesn't want you to watch our next video. Subscribe before it's too late.